circumstances. Separated from one another by a deadly virus, more than 111,000 lives lost, millions out of work, and once again the words, "I can't breathe," echoing in our ears as we watch the brutal, horrifying killing of George Floyd. It's outrageous and it's enraging. None of us can turn away. None of us can be silent. We're dealing with multiple national crises, and we need real leadership, and we need it now. Leadership that will bring everyone to the table so we can take measures to root out systemic racism. It's time for us to take a hard look at the uncomfortable truths out there. It's time for us to face the deep, open wound of systemic racism in this nation. Nothing about this is going to be easy or comfortable. But if we simply allow this wound to scab over once more without treating the underlying injury, we'll never truly heal. The very soul of this nation is at stake. As I've said before, that's why I'm running for president, and that's why I stand united with every single Democrat behind our mission to beat Donald Trump and restore real leadership to the White House. We have to do more than just beat Donald Trump. We have to keep the House of Representatives and win the United States Senate. We have to lead and deliver meaningful change for people that are hurting all across this nation. And that means we need strong state parties to win up and down the ticket. You know better than I do, Nevada is an important battleground state for our campaign in 2020. And we have to do everything we can to make sure Democrats on the ballot across Nevada are successful this November. I want to say a word to our Latino sisters and brothers in Nevada. There is no question at all the Latino community is important to this state and to the entire country. It is the major reason for our economic growth. You help turn Nevada blue. You are the future of America. You know this better than anyone else. Since day one of this administration, there's been a relentless attack on the Latino community. Donald Trump's anti-Latino, anti-immigrant agenda has targeted Latinos with dire consequences, whether it's his attacks on health care, his obsession with meaningless walls, or children being ripped from their mother's arms at the border. The list goes on, as you know. And in the coming days, the Supreme Court's going to issue its ruling on whether Donald Trump's rescission of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, the so-called DACA program, is lawful. For nearly 10 years, DACA has given more than 700,000 young immigrants who came to this country as children the chance to pursue their dreams and contribute to the only country they really know as home. And Trump wants to take this American dream away. Let me tell you something. As president, I'll protect dreamers and their families. And on day one, I will introduce immigration reform to make sure we protect health care, rebuild the economy in ways that bring everybody along, everybody. We have to make sure that when we say justice for all, we mean for all. The stakes in this election have never been higher for our country. So we have to work harder than ever. We need to stand up as a nation, stand with Black and brown communities, come together as one America to deliver justice for all Americans. If we stand together, we'll win the battle for the soul of this country. We need to do this. We can do this. We must do this. Thank you, and may God protect our troops.